Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today's beer comes from Stone Brewing. This is their Americano Stout. And this is sent to me by Rico. And he said it was bottled on 2/7/16, so this beer is a year old, guys. 8.7 Imperial Stout with espresso. It's got coffee in it, so you may have had this one too long. Sold in 6-packs, and that's what I'm trying to do, guys. I'm trying to get through these beers that have been said to me that I look at them and oh, this is a stout. It's 8.1%, and I'll put it in the closet or in the back of the fridge, not realizing it's got coffee in the beer because it's written in such small letters here. I just say American Stout, 8.7%. Oh, this will keep. And I'll push it back to the back of the fridge or even put it in the closet, not realizing it's got coffee in it. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of the coffee. I'm not going to downgrade the beer because I've kept it too long. And Stone dates their stuff. And this has got bottled on 2/7/16 in bright letters right here. Very easy to read, even with the condensation on it. So let's get on with it. Hopefully we're going to get some coffee on this. That's my bust on this one, guys. We need to get these beers that's got coffee or brewed with coffee or mocha or any kind of coffee. Even though they're big beers, we need to get them done fairly quick. So I may have kept this one a little too long. Alright, it's got a big commercial description, so let me go through it really quick here. The coffee notes in Stone Americano Stout are bold, rich, and full of American swagger. For each 120 barrel batch, we incorporate over 250 pounds of artisanal espresso roast beans to the mash and added in Columbus, Chinook, or Amarillo and Cascade hops to invigorate the coffee taste with a slight citrus and resin hop presence. When it came time to selecting our coffee, we chose the same local roasters who contributed to our sought-after 2013 Stone Espresso Imperial Roasted Stout. Their fantastic beans help us achieve this dark, hoppy, and wonderful aromatic espresso stout. So, 8.7%, and Untapped has it at 65 IBUs now, guys. And Rico sent me a note basically saying the same thing I just read. It's sold in 6-packs, which is a pretty good deal since it's an 8.7%er in 6-pack. Usually they go into 4-packs once they get to that ABV. So, I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened up and get it into the glass. And while I'm doing this, I will tell you the cheeses are buttery, brie, good Havarti Swiss, goes well with your chocolate dishes. And it says digestive meat is beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. Glassware to pint baccaronic tumbler snifter, oversized wine glass. And it says here can be cellared, and that's what I've done. But that may have been a mistake, guys, since it has coffee in it. So wouldn't cellar this one too long, guys, and I may have cellared it a little too long myself. About a quarter finger of head on that pour. Not a lot of light coming through the glass. Pretty dark beer. Let's get a nose on it. Rich roasted malt. I'm getting some hints of the hops, all the hops they've used in this beer. It definitely has a nice hop presence, a little citrusiness in there. Maybe a hint of some pininess in there. Very unusual to have that much hop presence, but I'm not getting a whole lot of coffee on the nose, guys. Let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. There is coffee in the taste, guys. I am getting that coffee taste. Lucky. Just got lucky. And I can just imagine what this would have been last February or March of 2016. And the coffee would have probably been off the chain, guys. But we still have some coffee left. Pretty good. In my opinion, guys, these beers are brewed with coffee. You shouldn't, and they're like a hoppy beer. You should probably drink them as fresh as possible, even though it's an 8% or almost 8.7%. The alcohol's going to keep. The beer's not going to go bad. It's still going to be good. It's still going to be tasty. But the coffee tastes just like hops do. Probably shouldn't cellar this beer no longer than about 4 to 6 months, and to get a nice coffee taste to it, what they intend you to do. Here at a year, 12 months, the coffee is there. I'm actually surprised that it is still there. It just tells me how much coffee was there when it was fresh. Just to still have coffee taste to it 12 months after it's bottled is pretty impressive. So, well, let's let it warm up, let her taste it, and we'll come back and see what we're going to end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. A little bit different stout that we're normally going to get because of all the hops that they've used in this beer. It does have a nice little hop presence to it. A little bit of citrusiness in there and a little bit of pine. I am getting the coffee. Probably nowhere near the coffee that I would be getting if I'd have done it a year ago in February or March. I don't remember when. I probably need to start writing the dates on the letter that Rico sends me, so to try to keep better track of what he has sent me, and I'm going to do a better job, I promise, Rico, of doing these coffee beers a little quicker, just like the hoppy beers. We're gonna do a better job with all the beers that Rico, my brother, has sent me, and everybody else is sending me. We just got to get these IPAs and double IPAs and coffee beers done fairly quick. And I apologize, my brother, I do appreciate what you send me, and I may have kept this a little too long, but it still has some decent coffee notes to it. So, and the other half loved it. I mean, had to pry it out of her hands. She did like it. Well, I am kind of amazed with the hop presence in this beer. There is some nice hop presence to this beer, which is unusual for a stout. Final chug. It's a very delicious beer, guys. It really is. I just hated that I've kept this beer probably a little too long to get that super heavy espresso coffee notes that it probably had when it was bottled. So, I do think it's an A beer, guys. I do enjoy something a little different than this, which has a little bit bigger hop presence. Probably not something I'd want to drink every day, but a nice change up from your typical stout to have that much hop presence in the stout. So, and with the coffee and the roasted malt, and maybe some slight hints of some dark fruit, and maybe some tobacco or licorice. Very tasty beer. Very tasty beer. Guys, and the date's on the bottle. It's a bottled on date. Not an enjoyed by, used by, whatever by date. I still have 2 thumbs up to the guys at Stone for doing that and not joining the bandwagon or all the rest of these breweries that are using those other kind of dates, which suck out loud. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys at Stone doing that. So, 9 out of 10 for me, guys, on this one. Very, very tasty. Like I said, I can just imagine how damn good this beer would have been in March of 2016 as opposed to what it's doing now. But it did sell fairly well. I just hate that I didn't get all the espresso notes that I probably could have or should have got with the beer being fresh. So, you got my numbers. I do think it's a 9 out of 10. A numeric rating on this, guys, would probably be 95. That's where I'm going to put it. Let's run over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 92. Outstanding. Absolutely. It is a great beer. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer has it overall 99. 85 in the style. And our final check-in, we'll run over to Untapped, and they have it at 3.97, which is their A- scale, if you will. So that's decent numbers from everybody, guys. It's an A beer. It most definitely is an A beer. So hopefully you've got a chance to try this by now. You may still see it sitting on the shelf. In my humble opinion, it's at the end of its shelf life to get the coffee notes. Now, if you're not a big coffee fan, and you got this beer, let it sell it for a couple of years. The coffee notes will fade completely out, and you'll have a nice stout with some. And I don't know how long the hoppy notes will last. I'm still getting it, so I can just imagine how much hops were present in the Beer Fresh and how much coffee was present in the Beer Fresh. So you want to drink these kind of beers, especially if they've used a boatload of hops and brewed it with coffee on top of that to do it fresh. So, Rico, once again, my brother, I apologize for not getting it done sooner, and I promise to do better to everybody, anybody that sends me beer. And I just got a package from Sweden. One of my subscribers has sent me a package from there, and by the time you see this beer, I've already uploaded the video and posted all of that. So I know that was a pricey beer to ship from Sweden, because I have shipped beers overseas before, and it is not cheap. So if you've had this one from Stone Brew, this is their Americano Stout. Let me know what you think, guys. Come on back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge. See you then.